Have you ever bought something really expensive, maybe like over $1,000, and you say like, okay, it was brand new, it had no discounts, no problem there, but then you could have gotten cash back, okay? Cash back would be like 5%, 3%, 2%, 1%, and now you feel like kind of messed up because you didn't get cash back and you feel like you left money on the table. Well, in this video, I'm actually going to talk about the top 6 cashback credit cards on the market currently, and in my last video, which was yesterday, I'm going to link it up here in the cards or in the description down below. I actually spoke about how to get back between 5 all the way up to 15% cash back on everything you buy all the time if you use my methods. So if you haven't watched that video yet, make sure you check that video out before watching this one. Now on top of that, guys, if you guys don't know me, my name is TommyBryson. I'm an accountant and I post videos on YouTube every single day. Yes, I said daily content. So you just subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video, which again is every single day. Do me a favor, hit the like button while you're at it. And I want to ask you a question. What cashback credit card do you currently have in your arsenal, in your wallet currently, and why do you have it? Comment down below because I want to see if you have a better one than I do, then that way I can copy you and get back some more cash back. So anytime I buy something, I should get back more money in my wallet all the time. So comment down below, let me know. Now the first thing I want to talk about is this, okay? I know what you're going to say. You know, Dave Ramsey says, you know, Tommy, you shouldn't go for cash back because you spend more money and it's not a good idea and all this stuff. So before you call Dave Ramsey on me, give me 1 second, please, okay? Cashback is great because if you use it wisely, you can get back between like $300 every single year, all the way up to $600, even $1,000 if you use it correctly. Now, I know this one guy that actually got back between $30,000 to $50,000 in cash back because he did drop shipping. So imagine you do like drop shipping and you use your credit card plus like a cashback website, you put those together and you're getting back between $15,000 every single year by doing it. But if you are a regular person, $300 extra or $500 extra is still a lot of money that you didn't have before. So comment down below and let me know what's the most cash back you've ever gotten in 1 year. Be honest, comment down below. And for me, it's probably like between like $3,000 because I did that for dropshipping and I got a lot of money back from dropshipping plus cash back, put a lot of money into my pocket. Comment down below, let me know how much you've gotten so far. Now, without any further ado, before I actually tell you the top 6 cashback credit cards out there, I have to put on my Dave Ramsey voice and warn you, okay? Now here we go, guys. First things first, credit cards are dangerous. If you don't use it correctly, you might end up in debt. We all know that. So make sure before you spend money, you budget your money and you spend only what you have and you pay the credit card back every single month, okay? That way you don't carry a balance. That way you don't get charged any interest. So now we covered that. Dave Ramsey, we're good, right? We have no problems. I don't want any problems with you, okay? Now we covered that. We can actually go over the top 6 cashback credit cards on the market currently. Now the first cashback credit card is actually the Citibank Double Cash credit card. Now, I love this credit card because it gives you 2% cash back. But on top of that, I do want to clarify something out there because everyone is talking about this. Tommy, they're removing the perks, okay? I can't get price protection. I can't get warranty. I can't get I can't get any of this stuff anymore. I'm so mad about it, okay? Well, here's my thing. It is a cashback credit card, so if you're using it for cashback, it's completely perfect. But if you want all these other features that you probably don't even use in the first place, then, hey, you might want to go somewhere else. But I still think 2% cashback is great. Now, on top of that, I love this card, and here's why. Because you only get back 2% cashback. When you buy is 1%, and when you pay it back is another 1%, which is 2%. So it adds up, okay? And I love this because, one, it motivates you to only buy what you can afford, because if you don't buy what you can afford, you won't get back that 2% cash back. So I really like that concept of it. I like having to pay back every single month because in that way, you don't carry a balance, you don't carry any interest, and you get back 2% cash back, which is great if you ask me. Now, if you're mad about, oh my gosh, you took this off, might not be the best card for you, but for me, I highly recommend it, and I really like the card, okay? For cashback, it's great. Thumbs up for me. Now, the second cashback credit card is actually Discover It credit card. Now, it's one of my first ones, and I really like it, and here's why, guys. Because when you actually register for this card, you get back cashback match. So, for example, if you spend $1,000 and you get back 5%, right, then you get back $50. At the end of the year, that should match it for you. Now, on top of that, that should give you back 5% cash back on revolving categories. Tommy, what does this mean, revolving categories? Well, basically, 1 quarter, which a quarter is like every 3 months, that should give you like, 5% cash back on gas stations, 5% cash back on groceries, online shopping, Amazon, and like PayPal, a whole bunch of different things. And I really like that about it. But here's a catch. There's a limit to how much you can actually earn. You can actually earn only $75 per quarter on 5% cash back, and everything beyond that is only 1% cash back. So in reality, you can earn around $300 in cash back every single year if you time the categories correctly. Now, I do want to say this, guys. With this card, you actually get a promotional balance of like around 14 months with no APR whatsoever, which is great if you ask me. So imagine like actually getting this card and paying no interest for your first 14 months. So you rack up a whole bunch of balances, you don't pay any interest on it, and you can even do a balance transfer over to your card, no problem, because you won't pay any interest. Now I do want to clarify something, guys. I highly recommend this card, but I highly also recommend you check the description down below so you actually know exactly what credit score you actually need to qualify for this card, and you actually have the link and everything down below, because again, I have all the descriptions on these cards down below from the link to the offer and everything whatsoever. So if you get lost at any moment while watching the video, just check the description down below. I have all the information down there. Oh, and by the way, guys, remember how I told you like you get like revolving categories, 5% cash back, this and that, and you also can get up to $300 on that? Well, if you get back $300 on that and actually match your credit score, well, guess what? Now you got back $600, no problem whatsoever, which is huge. Again, which is huge. And again, guys, I highly recommend you get this card in the beginning of the year. That way you have an entire year to accumulate a whole bunch of cash back and then have them match it for you. That's what I would do if I could do it all over again. Now, the third one is actually US Bank. And I won't really talk about it this much because why? I'm not really a big fan of this one, but there's a way we can actually get back $250 by using this card. Now, here's how it works, guys. When you sign up and you spend $500, well, you get back $150. Now, you also get back 5% cash back on up to $2,000. So in reality, you get $100 from that. 150 plus $100, that's $250. Great. Now, the reason I don't really like it that much is because I got a whole bunch of complaints online from reviews saying like, hey, like foreign fees are way too high, the credit line is way too low, and the APR is way too high. I see a lot of complaints for this stuff, and the baseline is only 1%, and they have a whole bunch of categories. You might think this is a great thing, but in reality, when I see a whole bunch of categories, I just think like, okay, affiliate marketing, you make money, I make money, but then that's not really what I want. I just want a cashback credit card that's reliable, and I don't really have to think about like, okay, this month I'm gonna use this month I'm gonna use. No, I don't want any of that stuff. Okay, I just want it simple, easy to use, and efficient. Okay, that's why I don't really recommend it that much, but in reality, you can still make $250 easy if you want to with this card. So go ahead and try it. Now, the fourth one is actually the AMEX Blue Cashback Everyday Card. It's a long name, a lot to chew, but I said it. I think I did. Okay, I'll just clip it up. But here's my thing, guys. That's your credit card that you recommend for my mom and your mom and like, you know, like people that just have like normal lives. For example, I don't buy food. Like I just have like a subscription. They send me food every single week, which is great for me. But if you buy food, you actually get back 3% cash back on that. You also get back 2% cash back on gas and also like department stores, and 1% baseline for everything else beyond that. Now I do have to say this, guys, right? They also have a sign-up bonus of around $150 when you spend $1,000, which is great. But here's my thing, guys. The average person spends around $6,000 every single year on groceries, I think, right? Which is great. So in reality, you can get back around $180 in groceries by using this credit card every single time you go shopping for groceries. So that's why I recommend it like for my mom, because she buys groceries all the time. But for me, it doesn't really make that much sense, okay? But I do have to say this. I do have some cool extras. Like, for example, if you buy something and you want to return it and they don't want to accept the return, that should help you out with that. On top of that, they also give you, like, insurance in a sense on your phone. So if you buy a phone, you lose it, you get stolen, whatever, they give you back like around $500 for that. Now, they also have something called extended warranties. So if you buy something, the warranty is out, well, they actually extend your warranties, and that way you can actually be covered all the time, which is great. Well, not all the time, because it is for a maximum amount of time, but it's still pretty good if you ask me. So in reality, I recommend this card for some people out there that do like regular things on a daily basis, like buy food, go grocery shopping, you know, like gas and all that fancy stuff. So if you do that stuff, highly recommend this one. Really like it. And why not? $150 bonus on $1,000 you spend. Not that bad if you ask me. Now, number 5 is actually the AMEX Blue Cashback Preferred Credit Card. Again, very long names, but I'm still managing to get there. So if you like it so far, hit the like button, because remembering these names is kind of hard, okay? Now, I like this card. Why? And here's my thing, guys. This card does have an annual fee of around $95 every single year, but I'm going to tell you a way to get around that, and here's how you do it. So when you sign up for this card, you actually get a sign-up bonus of around like $250 if you spend $1,000. So if you take that money and you don't spend it, and you just put it towards the annual fee, you get to use this card for around 2 years straight without having to worry about the annual fee, which is a good deal if you ask me, and here's why. This card actually gives you around 6% cash back on your supermarket. So for example, when you go to a supermarket, grocery shop, and all that fancy stuff, you get back 6%. And when you also pay for streaming services like Hulu, Netflix, and all that fancy stuff, you get back 6% on that also. 3% cash back on transit and trains and Ubers and all that fancy stuff. And in New York, This is huge because the average person here in New York spends around like $1,200 every single year on transportation, like trains and all that stuff. So getting back 3% is basically getting back free money every time you swipe that Metro card. So that's huge for me. Let me know in the comments down below if you even care about that. Now, they do give you 3% cash back on gas, and they also give you a 1% cash back baseline and everything else. So I highly recommend this card for someone that wants a massive cash back on groceries, travel expenses, and all that fancy stuff. But here's my thing, guys. Here's another trick. You can actually add an authorized user. So if you get your friend to actually come on this card, you know, use it, and you kind of like do a split, like, hey, I'll get to use my card, I get you like 3% cash back on this and that, you know, and you keep most of it. Well, you can actually get back a lot of cash back by having an authorized user, which is great if you ask me. Now, the last one is actually the Chase Unlimited card. Now, I am a little salty about this because when I first got this card, they didn't have this offer, but now they do. So congratulations if you actually get it. Now, here's how it works. You actually get back 3% cash back on your first $20,000 you actually spend. So if you spend $20,000 in your first year, you get back around $600 in cash back, no problem, which is great. And you also get 15 months, like no APR whatsoever on your balance. So if you spend $20,000 and you don't want to pay for like 15 months, there's no problem there because you don't pay any interest whatsoever. Again, I don't recommend you carry a balance, so don't call Dave Ramsey just yet. But here's my thing. It's a pretty good one. I'm a big fan of this one. And on top of that, I think Chase gives you like a reward bonus. So when you redeem with them, you get back like 25% like extra on your cash back, which is great if you ask me. So comment down below and let me know which one of these 6 is your favorite and why, and which one you currently have and how do they compare. Is yours better than this? Is it worse than this? Comment down below, let me know. And if you made it all the way to the video, I told you I was gonna give you a bonus, and the bonus is actually ALLIANT. ALLIANT actually gives you 3% cash back your first year and 2.5% cash back after that. But they do have a annual fee of $99 every single year, which means you have to spend around $3,300 every single year to actually match that cash back, so it's actually worth it for you. So if you want to skip the annual fee, you have to spend $3,300 to actually, like, you know, get the cash back, so you can actually pay for the annual fee. So it's a lot of money, but if you spend a lot of money, then why not get back 2.5% cash back? Now, some honorable mentions are, you know, PayPal, 2% cash back on that. BOA has a good offer over there, but I don't really like it that much because BOA is always trying to do like a trick here and there. And the last one is actually the Amazon signature credit card. Now, I had this credit card before, and I got back some massive cash back from it because I got 5% cash back every time I bought something from Amazon. Tommy, but you're spending money that you don't have, blah, blah, blah. Well, the answer is this, guys. When I got this entire credit card here, the Amazon one, I was doing drop shipping from Amazon to eBay, which meant I just bought a lot of Amazon products every single day, which meant I got around like $300 every single week from cash back, which was great for me. So again, I love these cards. Comment down below which one is your favorite. And I do want to tell you one last thing. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, go ahead and like the video. I really appreciate it. And also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And on top of that, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, uno, just DM me on Instagram at TommyBryson. I answer all my DMs, 1000% guarantee. And if you want to talk to all of us here on the channel, just join us on Discord. Only 100 spots are open. Once those are filled, we won't open it up again until 2020. So get what you still can. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Thanks for watching, and peace.
You've got to start at the bottom.